Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, it seems that the Pokemon Company is trying to go after any leakers from Sword and Shield, and they are going to try to sue them. So, there's a history of leaks that have happened multiple times in Pokemon, and that is true as well as many other games. With the internet as vast and as big as it is today, it's kind of hard to not leak something, if you get what I mean. I mean, it goes from not just video games, but to card games and to just movies, TV shows, just many different things. So leaking is a very common thing that happens. Now, of course, there's also rumors that could be or could not be true, but then there are the times where the actual leaks do come out. So we're going to look into this article, and we're going to talk about this from Forbes. So this is what Forbes had to say. Lawyers for the Pokemon game developer are hunting down unidentified individuals in America who leaked Sword and Shield game information before its release, a new lawsuit has revealed. Pokémon Company International is particularly peeved at people who posted pictures of previously unseen Pokemon from the Sword and Shield strategy guide on Discord and 4chan earlier this month. Now, I do remember when people started leaking this stuff. It was around November 1st or November 2nd of this month, obviously. And I remember a lot of people were really talking about this. It was kind of hard to try to avoid the leaks. So I do remember when these leaks were coming out. Many people were talking about them. So, yes, I do remember the strategy guide. I do remember that. I remember when people were leaking stuff like Gigantamax forms and things of that sort. So there was a big moment at the beginning of the month when this started happening. So I do remember when people were starting to leak this. But it seems that the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, yeah, they aren't too happy about the leaks. So I guess they're trying to, hammer down and say, hey, stop leaking our games. Punishment is coming if you leak our games. The pictures were also shared on mainstream social media? Okay. Networks like Facebook, Twitter, and Imgur, as well as on popular video game sites, Polygon, and .esports. In total, the developer found 300 web pages on dozens of platforms that link to websites containing the leaked strategy guide pictures, according to the suit. Now, this has just basically gone all over the internet. It's basically like whenever anything in terms of leaks happen, it just goes everywhere. Everybody talks about it, from Twitter to YouTube to just, as I said, it goes everywhere. Whenever a leak comes out, people are going to cover it. It's just the normal way of how the internet works today. But that's how it is. But apparently Nintendo doesn't like that very much. Now, here's what I'll say though. This is a strange move, and while I don't really agree with them trying to sue people over this is what Nintendo does. It's a thing that they're known for doing. The Pokemon leak started on November 1st when a picture of the Pokemon Gigantamax Machamp appeared on Discord. The Gigantamax versions of Pokemon are given extra power before a battle, a new feature in Pokemon Sword and Shield games. Just 17 minutes later, the image was shared on 4chan. 10 minutes later, it was on Reddit. Another 18 pictures appeared on Discord, a site that started out as a gamer's forum but has been abused by a number of criminal types, blah blah blah. Lawyers from Perkins Coie, a firm previously hired by Google and other tech giants, wrote that the leaks had caused irreparable injury to Pokemon and that the company is entitled to damages in an amount to be proven at trial. I love how it says that this is actually irreparable injury, when yet, as of the recording of this video to this very day, Pokemon Sword and Shield has the highest sell records on the Switch. It is the most sold game currently on the Switch. Now that's kind of funny to me, talking about how it's injured the franchise when it's the best sold game on the Switch title. Yeah, I don't really see how that damaged it, but sure, why not? Whatever, right? But like I said, leaks have just gone on forever. But it seems that, as usual, Nintendo, the thing about them is whenever it comes to leaks, they will go after people. That is true. This is not something new. They will go after whoever does leak a game. And it's not just Pokemon, it's other titles as well. They are not a fan of their games being leaked. And you better believe they will send those Nintendo ninjas after you. That is not a joke. They will do it. That is not a legend. That is true. But the big thing is that when it comes down to it, leaks happen everywhere. This is normal. But, Nintendo is just typically not a fan of leaks in their games. Pokémon Company International isn't suing any named individuals as yet, simply naming the defendants as John and Jane Does in this suit posted Friday. It has identified 4 Discord users, though, after it hired outside forensic experts to hunt down the leakers. One is believed to be the person who supplied the images to the other defendants who posted or helped post the photos online. However, as it hasn't been able to identify the people behind the monikers, Pokemon wants to serve subpoenas on Discord and 4chan to get their help in tracking down the leakers. It's awaiting the court's decision. So, yeah, getting 4chan to help, yeah, good luck with that. I don't think that they're going to do it. Discord, on the other hand, yeah, I wouldn't doubt they would, because it seems more like it's something that Discord would do. But, I'm just saying. It's the second time in 2 months that a major gaming company has taken to court to deal with a leak. In October, Fortnite developers sued an individual alleging he spilled secrets about its upcoming Chapter 2 release. And, here's the thing. When looking at it, looking at all the issues with Pokemon, because, we got to go back on a few things. There's a few things to bring up here. For one, before we look back at the stuff, if they did not sign an NDA, I don't know how this is going to hold up in court, considering that if they had signed an NDA, okay, different story completely, and yeah, that wouldn't go over so well, because of course they'd be breaching the NDA, and yeah, that's, court-worthy. But with these being private people, these being people that, are just out there that had this stuff, thing is, I don't see how, without an NDA, this is going to hold up in court real well, because say these people that gave out the leaks, we'll just say what if. Now, if they had done that, then okay, Game Freak said, hey, look, we're going to give you these games to review, or we're going to give you them early for some certain purpose. Of course, they're like, okay, you got to sign this NDA, then they sign the NDA, then they start pushing all these leaks out. Okay, yeah, there's the problem. But considering that these are private people, and that we know of, there was no NDA filed. I don't know how that's going to go over well. But to top that off, saying that there was damages here when the Pokemon games Sword and Shield are the biggest selling titles right now currently on the Switch, I don't see how that actually damaged it. I mean, had it been damaged, you would see the sales not be as good as they are right now, I would think. I would imagine that if it had actually been damaged, then people would not have gone off and bought the games, and they would have just been like, okay, nope, I'm done. But, with the leaks, I myself seeing these leaks, I didn't really feel like it damaged anything. So I don't know where the damages would be here. I mean, I don't know, maybe strategy guide wise, but I don't see where that damage would be either. I mean, people were either just going to pick it up or they weren't. So I don't know. But I mean, you look at this news and you look at the stuff previously to this with Game Freak's issues, the whole hashtag Game Freak lied and stuff like that. When you look at things of that sort as well, even then the game sold incredibly well. I mean, so to see that they have sold as well as they have, I don't see any damages here. But to want to seek these people out on Discord and, with these people not signing NDAs that we know of, I don't know what they're trying to pursue these people for. I don't know what they can pursue them for and get them on at this point. But then again, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't see what they could really hit them on. But, when it comes to damages, I don't think they can make the claim of damages because, well, like I said, best-selling title on the Switch. So there's not really any damages there. So it's a weird case in itself, and looking at the whole hashtag Game Freak lied as well, it's just, there's just been so much controversy, and let's be real, I think these Pokemon games are probably going to be the most controversial Pokemon games in all of Pokemon's history. with the whole decks and all that kind of stuff. This is a very controversial game in itself. I mean, it's not by any means a terrible game. I have beaten the game. I mean, I could give a review on it, but it's not a terrible game, but it certainly is lacking things that I myself as a fan would want and many other people. There are some features that are missing that I would love to see return, like Mega Evolution or, the whole entire roster of Pokemon. But, aside from that, I don't really see the damages to this, and I don't know how this is going to really overall hold up, but, I guess it just shows from now on to be careful what you leak, because seems like Nintendo is coming after you if you leak stuff that they're not happy with. But anyways, let me know what you think down below about this entire situation, and share the video, spread the word. Let's try to get it out there. It's greatly appreciated. It really helps out the channel a lot. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and follow me on Discord. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.